What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about perfect order. Okay, everybody's asking for my opinion. A lot of people want to know what I think, and today we're just going to be doing a deep dive discussing this set. Start off with the ETBs. Okay, we have perfect penis right here. It is a green set. You know what? I like it. I'm going to say it out there. Most people don't have the attention span to watch a video for 2 minutes. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's not a bad set. I think it's really healthy for the hobby. If the Pokemon Company made another crazy set after Phantasmal Flames, we would have been in a frenzy. We would have been seeing $300 to $400 booster boxes. It's really nice to see ETBs under $100. The promo card in these ETBs is actually incredible. I don't know if we can pull a photo here, but even the chase cards, they're solid. I think the Starmie is just cool because you get that like Patrick the Star SpongeBob vibe. The Meowth X, it's cool putting Meowth, which is a very recognizable Pokemon if you watch the show, as a top hit. It's really interesting to me, at least someone who's been in the industry. It gets pretty annoying seeing Charizard being your top hit time and time again. And I know that it's a proven strategy, but when you're thinking more from a business operator standpoint, having a position in everything is ultimately what's better because you are actually diversifying. So people are saying that, oh, I'm only going to buy Prismatic, 151, and Ascended Heroes. And that's fine. You could do whatever you want. But I firmly believe that diversifying into everything is going to be the better move because this is the type of set that people are going to skip. Even some of my whale clients who are spending tens of thousands of dollars, I'm like, hey, do you want some perfect order? Nah, bro, I'm going to skip it. I just want to buy Prismatic right now. Fine. That's fine. More positions for me. And will the returns be as fast on perfect order as something like a specialty set? Probably not, but I think over the long haul, having skin in the game in any set is going to be lucrative as long as you think that the hobby's going good. So, we got these ETBs under 100. They opened out the gate 140. We have a few selling here, but we seem to be settling at this like $90 price point. I was thinking we'd hit maybe like about 100 just with the strength of the market, 30th anniversary, everything like that. So it is pretty refreshing to see sub 100. Booster boxes. This is the case actually. So this is a case of 6, $1,300. That's cheap. That's cheap. I hate to be that guy, but we're not in the times where you have $500 to $600 cases. Okay, we're at the time right now where you're having $1,500 to $2,000 cases. So we're closer to 1,000 here than we are 2,000. It's a healthy sign. It's a very healthy sign. I think it's very important for these prices to cool down because what's going to happen is a lot of these paper hands, people who have never seen losses, they open up their little fancy collector app and they just constantly keep seeing green. The minute that they see red, they're going to panic, they're going to sell off, and we need that. We need people to have fear and to exit. And, for operators like myself, it doesn't matter. I'm here for the long haul. It doesn't matter how good or bad a set is. But for the people who are just chasing those quick gains, it's really good that we have perfect order because it's going to cool things down. The next set, Chaos Rising, same thing's going to happen. Obviously it's going to be a little better than perfect order because you have the Greninja. But again, you don't have that hype Charizard Pikachu card, which is going to cause another frenzy, which is what we need prior to 30th anniversary. Because if we just had banger after banger like Destined Rivals type of set leading up to the release of 30th anniversary, this bull market's going to continue for the next 3 years. So I think this is actually really healthy. These prices are very good. The booster box is right here. This is the individual one, 230. Again, I talked to some other store owners. They were telling me that these are going to be like 160, 170. I said, just no shot. You don't have experience you haven't been in the market long enough. These are shops that have been around for 1 year, 2 years. They haven't even seen a full bull or bear market cycle. I lived through both of them, and I'm telling you right now, perfect order. On first glance, it's more appealing than Journey Together. And Journey Together is like $250 a box. So, I think this price is very sustainable. I do expect them to hold. Prices will drop closer to 200 after the release of Wave 2. But with Wave 1, we're going to be in this like 230 mark. We'll see. We'll see where it ultimately settles. But I don't think that these are bad prices per se. I think that, for the type of chases that you have here, it's fine. Mega Clefable, I don't know if there's too much demand for that one. But obviously the Zygarde is going to be cool. Fates Collide, if anyone collected the XY era, that should bring some people back in. But again, as a chase, I don't know if it's massive. I'd be more so focusing on the Mega Starmie and Meowth. I think those are going to drive value. Obviously the Gold Mega Zygarde is going to be really good. But, this is really healthy to see. I think getting in on these prices is not bad. We have, what is this, booster bundle at $50. These have taken a dive. We had a few pre-selling 80. Now we're starting to get traction at about 50. Okay. We're settling at about that $8 price point, $8 per pack. Very normal. Wholesalers large wholesalers will be selling you packs for $7-8. So, for your average retail customer, this is very healthy. This is very, very healthy to see in a market. I think it's really nice to have prices coming down, because right now where we are with the Pokemon market, everybody thinks that product could just go infinitely up. And I'm waiting for that to turn. We just got announced a little reprint, restock. We had a few more sets come in. We had a final wave. I don't know if this was leftover stock or if they printed a little more, but we had some 151 mini tins hit the market. We had Prismatic Evolution tech stickers. Now, these, I believe, have been reprinted. I can't confirm right now because I haven't received the products, but I have received word that we will be receiving them from some of our distributors. So, the Pokemon company is still focused on reprinting, putting products out. It's just going to take time. Obviously, we want, the market, everyone wants the market to crash, but I'll tell you guys from experience, what will happen if the market does crash is a lot of people are going to leave and people aren't going to want to buy. Everybody's saying, like, let's go back to the booster box, right? Everybody's saying they're going to buy boxes when they can go to $100, $120. Nobody's going to buy boxes, because that is just how people with little experience, I think online the word is Timmies. That's what the Timmies do, is when the prices drop, that's when they panic and they sell instead of buying more. I love when the market drops, because it's a good opportunity to dollar cost average in, and I'm buying all the time. I buy at the high, I buy at the bottom. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is just the strategy that works for me. I'm always buying regardless of what the market's doing, because the market's going to market. Not one person controls the pricing of it, and the market's going to regulate itself. We have build and battle. These are actually a little harder to acquire. You can't really get these in masses. I would absolutely love to just be able to get a whole pallet of these, but I always don't get that many. $46 we're seeing. This comes with 4 packs plus the deck. I love the little deck that it comes with. This is what I'm talking about right here. It's the 40 card ready to play deck, and then you get the 1 of 4 unique full promo cards. I mean, these just age like fine wine. It's like my bread and butter, having these from Lost sets like Lost Origins and then the Sword and Shield era. I mean, they just go for so much money right now. You get a cool Gengar with like a little Lost Origin stamp, and those are worth a ton. 3-pack blisters I'm also a fan of, especially when they have cool promos. Chikorita, really nice. People right now, they don't care about the Cosmos foil, but Cosmos foil, I've seen some of the older ones from early Scarlet Violet. Those intense just go for so much money. So, I'm stockpiling positions in this stuff as well. And actually, I did receive quite a lot more 3-pack blisters, which is, I don't know if this is industry board. I'm just speaking from my own experience, but that's really awesome to see, because 3-pack blisters was one of those products where I just never got a lot, and now I'm starting to receive a lot. Granted, when you're spending $500,000 in a quarter with one of your distributors, like, yeah, they should be giving you a shitload of product. That is just the way the game goes. But it's the market we're in right now. It's going. It's not infinitely going up, which I think is really good to see. Now, obviously, from a store owner, like, sure, it would be awesome for me to be able to sell these boxes at $400 and make all that profit. But what a lot of these people who don't have the experience, they don't understand, is that it's actually better to be playing the volume game. You're better getting substantially more boxes at a lower price and being able to sell them at a lower margin than receiving hardly any boxes and being able to make a huge profit. So in other words, it's better to be able to get 1,000 boxes and make $10 per box than it is to get 50 boxes or 100 boxes and be able to make like $50 per box. Just like the math is still more beneficial if you're actually able to sell it at a cheaper price. But that's just not the market we're in, so I'm not really going to talk too much about that. But a few people wanted my opinion on Perfect Order. Overall, pretty positive. Nothing bad, nothing terrible. It's not like one of the worst sets. I personally have experienced far worse sets, like demand for Stellar Crown when it came out was little to none. The demand for Twilight wasn't there. Paradox Rift, Scarlet Violet Base, even Paldea Evolved struggled in the beginning. So, seeing a set like Perfect Order still have demand and interest, it's a very healthy sign. Market's going to keep going. But yeah, that's all I got in this video, guys. Make sure to check out some of the links. If you do like the videos and you learned something, consider subscribing. If you want to support the page at no additional cost to you, hit my eBay store link prior to making a purchase on eBay. It does help support the channel. And that's all I got, you guys. We will catch you here on the next one.